Well. Buck status broken. Buck status fully broken. For good, man. Finished off what Masa Povetkin did. But yeah, that was a super finish. Yeah, I just wanted to give my quick reactions and thoughts immediately after the end of the fight. You know, well, I mean, I said Tyson without boxing, then stop him, but that was like a super shot to finish it off. I thought he'd hurt Whyte a couple of times in the fight, if you noticed. Once with a jab, and Whyte just swinging, man. He outclassed him really, even though he wasn't landing enough for it to be a total lesson. But he won every round. Come on, man. Whyte tried, but he just wasn't at the races, as they say. Whyte was booed, even though it's London, because there's a lot of travellers there. You know that. And Tyson's popular, yeah. Lamar was there, but obviously couldn't help his boo-boo in the ring. Couldn't help the boo-boo man in the ring. I don't know whether Whyte's going to have the energy to smash Lamar's back door in today. They'll probably just cuddle, I think. But yeah, so round one, I'll just go quickly through the fight. Round one, Whyte came out southpaw. I didn't really do anything. Tyson won the round. Then Tyson turned southpaw second. He won the round again. He was edging it, but he was winning. It was close, but he was winning clearly, if that makes sense. Round three again, Tyson win. Whyte missed him with shots. 4, there's a real telling off because they clashed heads and Whyte put an elbow in, and the referee was having difficulty keeping control, but in the end, didn't really matter. It looked like someone threw a beer or something in the ring. There was a splash, and you saw a bit of blood come off Dillian's head, and his head was cut, Dillian, just above the eye from a clash though. But another Tyson round 5. Whyte was hurt, I think, as I said, by the jab. Weirdly, I don't think the follow up actually really clipped him. It was the jab that staggered his legs a bit, and that's when I started thinking he's going to get stopped quite soon. Yeah, another Tyson round 6. Yep, uppercut. Again, Whyte couldn't really get close. Tyson's long arms and timing and jab, and then came the butt breaking uppercut, just like Povetkin. When Povetkin broke the buck, it was an uppercut. This one absolutely flattened the big buck, Dillian. He kind of got up, but he was Mortal Kombat. He was all over he looked like Johnny Cage about to be like a fatality on Johnny Cage, and he was wiggling all over the place. Well, actually, not Johnny Cage. I mean Mortal Kombat 2, Jax. Dillian Whyte actually looks like Jax. The guy that rips your arms off with a fatality, but not this time, blood. You got hiding. Yeah, you're wiggling around. He got stopped. It was the end of the round. We go, maybe he could have been Saved by the Bell. Listen, not Saved by the Bell, man. The corner should have stopped it. Because he wasn't all there as he's leaving the ring. His legs hadn't recovered. He was walking a bit oddly. The old hazelnut head got busted up again, butt broken. And that was it. In the interview, so that's worth talking about. So interview, thank you. The first thing Tyson does is thank the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Now, I've mentioned in a few videos that when he's leaving, he's gone full Illuminati. I hope not still. Maybe he's trying to play their game. I don't think you can play their game, but maybe he'll give them a bit, but secretly he's still a Christian, I believe. And then, obviously there was a lot of... what's his name? Sugar Hill came in, and they were all loved up, them two, Sugar Hill and Tyson. Sugar Hill's had this weird thing. Like Tyson goes, "Oh yeah, you taught me how to punch, before I just boom boom with a jab, and now it's hitting hard." I believe Sugar Hill's been a good trainer, no doubt. Yeah, but then Sugar Hill, he said, he is the biggest knockout puncher there, and you know what, Tyson, you was like a top in there, a top, rather than a bottom. Bit weird that. And Sugar Hill goes, "Yeah, you took time to degrade yourself with me." And you could say, "Oh, he didn't really know how to express himself. He's he's not an educated guy." And what did he mean by you took time to degrade yourself with me? It's a bit fruity and weird. People say I'm reading too much into this battiness, but come on, man. That was some very weird stuff to say. People say that that the what's his name, Sugar Hill is part of the Bull or whatever, it's the society, the part of the secret society. So who knows? But anyway, and what's his name? Tyson's still saying, yeah, he might retire. He didn't seem that convincing. You know, like I said, Tyson said it a few times, and you know, it might be, but I don't think he'd be satisfied. You know, in the sense that I would always have liked to see him batter Gage. And obviously, if Joshua gets beaten by Usyk again, will it be a fight that will interest the public? I think so, but not that much. Will he want to fight Usyk? Yeah, I think so. I think so, because then he's sitting there retiring. Going, I was the best ever. Whether you agree or not, you might not agree, but you know, he's got a case at least for himself to say that. You know, I would have always. I mean, it would have been one of those fights that you just gutted never happened, though. You know, Tyson Fury vs. Gage. I mean, that's. And I believe, and I said it from the beginning, Tyson would make Gage quit and give him a hiding. But yeah, I mean, that's even now I still want that fight. You know, even if Usyk beats up Joshua again, just because I just need to see the Gage hype get finished at the hands of Tyson Fury. Anyway, it wasn't the greatest fight in the world, but you know, it certainly wasn't a good undercard. I'm going to rinse that out tomorrow. But you know what? It was a beautiful last shot and conclusive. You know, there's no messing around here. There's no bad decision. There was a slow count. You got smashed and Mortal Kombated. All right. Good night.
Reppin' for the set, 101 or 2. Easy. Hit the flip a check, tell me who are you? Easy. Reppin' for the set, 101 or 2. Easy. Hit the flip a check, tell me who are you? Easy. Reppin' for the set.